Hairbuds, cute animated animals to represent different simplified human traits with smiles on their faces, cartoon characters made for the 80s television and having a dark story behind that you didn't know of. What, you thought it were the Care Bears? You're definitely wrong, although you came close, I'm not gonna lie. We're going to head deeper inside the depths of the Playtime company to find everything we can about the smiling critters. These lovely fellas will have a huge impact to the story and theories about what exactly happened inside this factory of plastic nightmares. So, grab a popcorn, turn off the lights and prepare some comfy sheets, because today we're talking about the rise and fall of the smiling critter. Here's a quick warning, we're going to debate some things that are considered graphic, so in case if you do not feel well as gore topics, torture, manipulation, this video will not. For those who didn't understand a thing that I said about Playtime Company, it means you didn't saw nor played Poppy Playtime, especially Chapter 3. However, this video will not focus on the main lore of the game. Instead, it will be about the smiling critters and how they all fell down from their heavenly existence. So let's jump right in. The smiling critters were created by Playtime Company as a collectible toy line of plushies, each one having a specific smell emitted when its tail was pulled by the children and having their own personalities in their TV show called Smiling Critters Cartoon. This is a very common way of companies to make people buy lots of toys and make its brand more stronger. However, things wouldn't keep going as well as they seemed, at least not for long. To start, let's begin introducing each one of the smiling critters in alphabetic order. Bobby Bearhug. A kind, caring soul, Bobby Bearhug shows compassion for everyone and for everything. People and places and things, large or small, are all receivers of her love. Each is enriched by this attention and affection, and in turn, so is she. Bobby is a loving, caring person of the group, being lovely, caring, and supportive. Her scent is roses, which is represented as love in modern media, as well as a natural cure for heart problems such as hypertension and arrhythmia. Bubba Boobafett. Bubba Boobafett is the brains of the critters. Bright and attentive, he keeps his friends steady and always steers them to make smart choices. That way, they all might grow up to be bright and brilliant, each in their own right. Bubba is the smart person of the group, always debating with his colleagues and bringing up curiosities about the world. His scent is lemongrass, which is used to ease mostly abdominal pains from long periods of time. Catnap. Catnap is a common presence for the critters and ensure he and his friends always have the right amount of sleep to jumpstart their morning's play. Each end of the day, there's nothing Catnap enjoys more than watching his friends sleep soundly. Catnap is the guardian of the sleep schedule for the smiling critters and for the children. Being calm and caring, his scent was intended to be a lavender, since it's a natural medicine from insomnia-related issues. But remember, this personality will not stay for long. Craftycorn. A conscious observer of both color and creativity in the world, Craftycorn understands the importance of art and sharing it with others. Crayons, pencils, paint, or words on the page, Craftycorn can see beauty in anything imagined given shape. Craftycorn is the embodiment of creativity from the group, always encouraging kids to draw to unleash their inner thoughts in a safe and passionate way. Her scent is jasmine, that helps in anxiety-related issues, referring to the fact that drawing helps ease emotions. Dog Day. This is Dog Day, the stony, strong, and determined leader of the critter. Each trusts him to find the bright side in any situation, and to have a friendly word of encouragement should they feel down. He'll always keep his friends going no matter what. Dog Day is basically the main leader of the group, being hopeful and always trying to see and bring things from a positive perspective to the rest of the group. His scent is vanilla, being strongly present in modern media as encouragement smell of perfume. Hoppy Hopscotch. Unafraid to hop stop where others might sit, Poppy is a friend everyone needs to maintain their energy and enthusiasm. While sometimes loud or impatient, she'll always hop beside her friends, even if it means slowing up once in a while to keep their pace. Poppy is the most energetic of the gang, herself being so enthusiastic and happy she needs to stop once in a while, so the gang can keep up with her pace on things in thrill of thought. However, she's always ready to motivate her buddies on the way. Her scent is peppermint, that helps stimulate brain activity and waking up or warming up. Kicking Chicken. This is Kicking Chicken, the cool kid of the crew. He maintains that sense of cool through anything, even the most tense of situations. Knock him down and he'll pick himself up, brush himself off, and ask, "What's next?" Being the most resilient of them, Kicking Chicken is a very nice and charismatic dude, also very open with his feelings and emotions. His scent is Lang Lang, which is used to hydrate human skin, being connected to better self-esteem. Picky Picky. What's more important than playing and learning? Picky Picky knows the answer. A playful body and keen mind are fueled by what's put into them, which is why she encourages her friends to eat a well-balanced diet. Secretly, peanut butter and jams are her favorite food. Picky is responsible for helping the crew with healthy diets and eat well on time, being hungry most of the time, but not a picky eater. Her scent is citrus, being commonly used to accelerate metabolism during low immunity situations. Catnap was supposed to emit a lavender smell when provoked, so it will help children sleep well and encourage them to have a common and healthy sleep schedule. But instead, its soils were emitting a red unknown scent that made children hysterical before making them pass out for exhaustion and, for a reason I will elaborate more later, release some of their deepest traumas. I don't need to say that this toy hit the bucket. The company even made a recall for Catnap's plushies and removed them from every piece of brand from the smaller critters, making them a forgotten and undesirable toy for the consumers. I'll quickly talk about some parts of the lore from the game. However, this will be more focused on the smiling critters, so huge details will be left behind to reach directly to the point. During the 90s, Playtime Company would reach its darkest turn, making dangerous experiments on children using the information acquired by the toys. Remember the red unknown scent? Fans theorize that it's Poppy, since its flower is known for its opioid-like properties, hallucinations, and weird dreams. However, the fact is, Playtime Company knew what it was doing when it happened. The Catnap's toy was an experiment to see how the rat gas would react and how they could use it. The experiments were not restricted by this system, however. Playtime Company had an orphanage, referred as daycare, inside the factory, where experiments would be led on the children. One of those experiments was the Bigger Bodies Initiative. Basically, toys were selected to be replicated in larger bodies, alive, made from flesh and bone, to help the company on certain tasks and to conduct more experiments on them to benefit the company. As you can probably tell, the company used the children to give life to bigger bodies. But how is it still unknown? The smaller critters were one of those selected to the Bigger Bodies Initiative, including Catnap himself. Catnap was one of a kind, since he was one of the few bigger bodies that actively remain his childhood memories, some of which are directly connected to the prototype, a mysterious entity that proclaims himself as a savior in some way.
You stick us, beat us, tear at flesh. Do you feel it?
For every action, a consequence will be led. On 8th of August 1995, a phenomenon known as the Hour of Joy occurred, which led to the deaths of all Playtime Company employees that were inside the building that day, all brutally murdered by the hands of the Bigger Bodies Initiative, commanded by the prototype in a raging rebellion against the experiments that were made. There were those, however, that resisted the prototype's control, and the smaller critters, except for Catnap, were included. Trying to fight Catnap and help humans or other toys to survive or escape, each one was killed or went missing in a different situation. According to the cutouts from the gang, here's the theorized deaths in the same order. Bobby became obsessed by Catnap's will, but she was left to die alone by him inside the cages, probably alongside Dog Day.
I'm crazy about you. I'm lost without you. I've been lost a long time. Please, take me with you this time. You won't leave me, will you?
Booba tried to talk to Catnap to negotiate escape truce or to make him remember who he was supposed to be. In the argument, he was affected by the red smoke and went missing.
An elephant always remembers. Want to know what I remember about you?
Crafty Corn is theorized to be the creator of the letter that arrives to the player. After a breakdown to the low resources, she went missing, being probably deceased.
Out? But we can't be out. You're hiding more red from me. I know you are. Give it here!
Dog Day tried to help someone escape, but was found by Catnap and was held hostage, being tormented and literally being ripped apart alive until he was eaten by the ruined critters.
You're Poppy's angel. Come to save us. Nothing left to save. Not here. Lord Catnap's home, angel. Their home. A myriad pairs of eyes are on you now. Watching, waiting, hungry. They want nothing more than to crawl beneath your skin and eat away at you bit by little bit. Fill what feels empty inside themselves. That thing. Catnap. The prototype is his god, and this is what he does to heretics. These little toys follow Catnap to avoid that very fate, and in return, they are fed. We try to fight it, the prototype's control. I am the last of the smiling critters. Listen to me. You need to get out of this place. You need to live. You and Poppy can fix this. End this madness. The torment. Oh no. Oh no. Leave me. Please. Just go. Run.
Poppy helped someone with all their legs to escape, being found by Catnap and probably failing in the process.
1, 2. No, don't look at your feet. None of that matters. Again. Jump.
Chicken tried to escape the facility, but was also found and killed or caught.
Will you come with me? I'm scared. Here, follow me. I'll step out first.
Piggy became alone and resorted to eat her friends' bodies to survive the hunger. After there was no food, she probably died by starvation.
Seared elephant? Yum! Flayed unicorn? Still hungry. Hey, what do you say you and I be friends?
Lastly, Catnap became a merciless monster who killed anyone that stood in the way of the prototype's way, worshipping them as his last savior, and that he will set them free. Kind of reminding of Samuel Lawrence's behavior in Benny and the Ink Machine. Catnap was killed by the player and his body was abducted by the prototype, bringing an end to the smiling critters entirely, but a bigger mystery. Who and what is the intentions of their prototype? This is the end of the video. I really hope you liked it. If you want more, subscribe. Tell in the comments other things that I should do, other things that I should make, and things that I can talk about in here. All credits will be on the description below, including the music, background gameplay, audio files, information, and everything. I really hope you like it, and I'll see you soon.